Hello, everyone. We are back, and as you can see, we're going through some of our favorite wins of 24. Not necessarily our biggest wins, but more about the sessions of the game and the fun we had playing it. So the first one is Dynamite Pop, which we thought was called Jackpot Blast from the original video, but this game was really interesting. We sort of sped up a little bit because we started at $100 on this, and we just thought we'd get to the first bonus. But one of the things that was fun about this was the quantity of bonuses we ended up getting.
Over and over and over again. This game surprised me. I loved watching this one in action. Uh, it
Yeah,
was
this was actually me and Debbie on our way to Nebraska. We stopped at the WinStar, did a little playing.
it's kind of funny
And
because I watch our videos as well as others, and I've watched this video almost more than any of the other videos because of how much fun it is.
yeah, and these bonuses were interesting. And we were, once we hit this one, Debbie sort of was like, I wonder what the other ones are like. And it's like, well, let's see if we can hit another one. And we just kept hitting them and hitting them and hitting them. It was great.
Yeah, I think this
This
is
wasn't one of our better
right
bonuses, but it did get us back.
over a
I
100.
think, yeah, I think we were up a little bit when it was done
Mm-hmm.
because we're playing at 2 cent levels, so that 21.50 is really $43. So it threw us to about 110, 111,
Yep.
and Debbie kept on spinning to see if we could trigger another one.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. Out of our top three, you and Debbie played one, I played another, and then we played together for the third one.
True.
That's kind of
The
fun.
third one was really fun just because of,
Well, where it was.
well, where it was and that it was our first game.
Hmm.
So we'll get into that one when we get there. But it's a really fun game. It's sort of strange that it was removed from casinos. Now, this one was not, at the time we recorded this, was not in Louisiana. So when we saw it at WinStar, we're like, yeah, let's give this game a try. Now it's in Louisiana.
Yeah,
So maybe if we feel like it, we can throw another video on it. One problem
true.
is it's in the Dragon Link area, and
No,
that is a very hard area to get into to play games at Kushada because those Dragon Links, I'll tell you what, you'd think they were brand new machines, and but
they're 10
everyone
years
knows
old.
those games are 10 or 11 years old. They still get played more than any other games in most of these casinos,
Yeah, there's probably 25 at Kashada, and if you can get
maybe
one, you're
more.
lucky. Yeah, you might be right because they have what, three different banks?
Yeah, you got 10 on the one bank, 6 or 7 on that back wall,
Hmm.
another 10 on that one wall, and then you got some in the little banks that are out off of that side wall by the steakhouse. So you might be at 30, 35 of them,
It's crazy.
which is a lot for one game.
Yeah, the Nugget
Yeah,
doesn't have as many as Kashada, but they're always
it
full.
does have a big wall of them
It does. It does.
right there by the bathroom.
Hmm. Yeah, probably 10 right there, and then they got that little circle.
That circular bank,
Hmm.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
higher limit.
yeah, about 8 of them over there, 6 of them. Yeah, probably 8.
Yeah, and I don't mind the game, but and I played it several times,
Oh
but
yeah,
for video and you just can't be that crammed in. You have to have a little bit of space. I mean, I don't need a whole section cleared. It's not like we have a professional camera crew.
you're
It's our
you're
phones,
you're
but
saying I'm not a professional camera crew?
you're not a crew. You're a person.
Oh, okay, all right. Well,
Yeah, I think we're getting pretty close to hitting the bonus again. I don't remember which one we hit. I know we were trying to get that red one is what we wanted because that was That was the jackpot blast.
Oh,
Just I
oh,
thought the
there you
game.
got the Mega
Oh, we
Blast
got the
again.
purple again.
Yep. I like the purple because that's the one that gives you the arrows, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The green gives you the multiplied reels, or some of the rows are multiplied,
Oh, yeah.
and then you have the down and the crossways where you get double multipliers,
Yep.
which is pretty cool. But these arrows, if they're pointing up, they get the whole vertical row. If they're pointing sideways, they get the whole horizontal row.
I think this is the one where Debbie hit nothing. It was the 100, 100, 100, 100 every time, or a close to. Obviously, not every time, but I know one of them she was getting upset. Maybe
Well,
maybe not. That was good.
she got one of the full rows. That
Yeah.
was good.
Maybe it was the first one, but it was the same
It
amount.
was about this. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was the same amount as the last one.
Yeah.
So again, that got us back up over 100. Gave us some ammo so we can keep playing.
Yeah, $2 off. That's funny. Yeah, y'all had
And
some hits. Um, some line hits, and it was just very active.
yeah, the bonus frequency was great because I had played this once after this
Hmm.
and just couldn't get to a bonus. And it's like, so we just happened to catch it at the right time, I guess. But I guess that's true of any slot.
Well, of course.
It's like after playing it like on this one for the first time and getting the bonuses, even though a couple of them weren't that great, you'd think, oh, okay, well, this is a game where you get frequent bonuses, so that's cool. But it didn't work out that way either.
Yeah, yeah.
The
That's
second time I played it up there in Oklahoma, wasn't videoing that time. There was a little under the weather, so
yeah. We don't video every time. Sometimes at the Nugget when I've gone, it's so jam packed that I just don't have a desire to put my phone up there and record the entire session. Had that one bonus session I think we put out there that was all bonus games.
well, when you go to have your nice steak dinner there,
Oh yeah,
you'd have to do a little full session recordings.
I will do my best. That will be tomorrow, or when this shows, it will be a couple days before that. Because I
Well,
think,
you'll be seeing activity from it once we get back.
oh yeah, when is this one going? I think this is gonna go Saturday, so we'll have had the dinner the day before. Yeah, so we're gonna head up to Louisiana, do a little gambling.
Little weekend trip, little getaway
Got
before Christmas, and
got the
they
wives
shot us
going.
having a big drawing, so maybe we can get lucky.
Oh yeah, yeah.
$200,000 are given away.
I think you can hit for 50 or 20. Maybe it's 20. 20,000?
Yeah, I'd take that right now.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Well, we already discussed it. We're gonna go ahead and hit what's the Mega Millions? What is it called?
Make a bucks.
Mega Bucks. That's it. That's what we're gonna hit. It's 3 or 4 million right now.
Yeah, we don't have to drive to Louisiana to play Mega Millions.
Hmm. That's very true. We have that in Texas. We just don't have gambling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's weird. We got pari-mutuel betting, but we don't have sports betting.
yeah, that's right. Oh, there's the green with
This
the.
was, yeah, yeah. This gave us both the spinny circles and the multiplier reels
I think this is one of the
or
big
rows.
ones.
So that was a 2 times, 3 times,
Yeah, you
and
got a
that was
five,
5. And then I think this one was the
three.
2, 3. So yeah, if you hit that Bottom one on the second, you get a 3 and a 5 times on it.
Yeah. I think y'all hit it.
Yeah, there we just missed it. But that was still a decent pot.
Yep.
$40 on the one thing. And that was handy.
Yes, it
The
was.
plus 3 plays.
Yeah, because Deb did a good job of hitting a lot of the plays. I think it was this one where you got a lot and a lot of multipliers. Yep, there's the
There's a double multiplier.
three
3 times
times.
twice.
Yep, $27.
There's another $27. Yeah, those extra plays definitely help give you a chance.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been nice if that went sideways with the 3
Oh yeah,
multiplier rules, but
it hit
it
the
hit that
other
other
one.
one.
Yep. Yeah, that was a big
So that
hit.
all added up pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And it was weird because there's no whammies on this game, but she kept saying no whammies, no whammies, stop.
Yeah,
Every time you stop it, you're going to win something.
you are.
But it worked for her, so can't complain.
Nope. I mean, 10 extra plays.
Yeah, it was definitely handy. It helps the bonus.
Yes, for sure. That's $30.
Yeah, I knew there had to be more to it than the first bonus, the first two bonuses we hit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, that's decent, but what do the other ones do that might be able to help you?
Another two.
Well, now you're sort of seeing it.
Right. 12 plays. There's the 800. That's $16. Yeah, this was your big hit out of the bonuses because I think you got one more bonus after this. Yeah,
Yeah,
because this is $60.
I think we ended up I think we ended up getting the jackpot blast,
Mm-hmm.
which is why I thought the game was called Jackpot Blast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
that
is
was
the
a
three.
$327 hit.
Yep.
So we still did fairly well after this, because I think we got up around 470 or 480.
Yeah,
But
you're
we had to do some betting to get the last one, the
yeah,
last bonus.
but you're if I remember correctly, it didn't take long, and you still made over $100 on this next one. Again, I've watched this video several times, so I probably have a memory of it a little bit different than you because I've seen it a lot.
Maybe this is where we got it.
It
Yep,
is. It is.
because I definitely knew it was the Jackpot Blast.
Mm-hmm.
Since again, that's what I thought the game was called.
Right. But she did well on this one too. She had some extra plays.
I think my name for the game is better than their name because their name is just Dynamite Pop.
Yeah, actually, I like the jackpot blast.
Yeah, so this one you're trying to collect those gems and you got to compile them to hit the different jackpots.
The
I think at
progressives.
some point I show it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, green is the mini. You got two of them. Purple is the minor. You got to get three of them. So it's sort of like some of the other games where you got to collect a certain number to actually get the particular jackpot that's associated.
Yep. And I think y'all hit two of them if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think we're actually fairly close to one of the big ones. Like we had one left
Oh,
for
at the end?
either the major or the grand.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is predetermined,
Oh, yeah.
like some of them are,
Hmm.
since this little thing is moving around. But they could definitely make it move around to where it does not hit the one you land on the one you need,
Yep,
so you could potentially stop it.
that's true.
So while they may not be able to predetermine what you're going to land on, they can definitely predetermine what you're not going to land on.
Oh, yeah, there's the major right there if you look at it.
The mine,
No, you just hit the minor, but
yeah,
the major, you need one more purple. Or one more blue, sorry.
yeah, which is that right
The
there above
300.
the four plays in the
Right.
middle reel or middle row column. I guess
Middle
that's the.
column, second to bottom row. There's the
But I
mini.
think that one also has the grand on it too.
Yeah, probably, but y'all.
I mean, there's a couple more grands out there, so
Hmm.
we weren't close to that. So is the major.
Yeah.
We She was chasing that major.
Yeah, that would have been really cool. This is your last one. Ah, but $16. Not bad.
Yeah, hit a big one.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
that was another $100 hit.
Yeah, not quite. 99. So I was off. Yeah,
Well, we might have played a
472.
few more, but we pretty much left after that because we had hit all
Oh
three
no,
of
that
them.
was it. Y'all left right after
Oh,
this. Hmm.
that's when we left.
Yep.
It was the very first game we sat down to play.
Together.
Now, granted, I had played the night before,
Right. We hadn't
and
videoed
I
anything together.
actually played this game and I won on it. And I told Dayton, I said, "This game's really cool. Let's start here."
And it's, well,
And I
Texas
think
T.
we were playing the same game that I won on because I won like $300 or $400 on it. And then we sat down and started playing.
Eventually we'll start playing.
Yeah, I don't know why we haven't started yet.
I don't either.
Well, first off, we don't even have the right bet. I think we were debating on how much we were going to bet.
Oh, that's exactly what we were doing.
So we decided to bet 250. And it doesn't take long for the action to start.
No, no. Fourth or fifth spin, it was quick. Here it is.
Yep,
The
already a bonus.
the well bonus.
Now, we will say this wasn't our biggest bonus,
Oh
but
no,
still,
no, it was not.
it's still a very quick bonus.
Yeah, it was the start. It was the start to a lot.
We just picked the wrong sections of Texas.
Actually, no, we did. I think you picked the big one on this one. It was the second
Oh,
pick, if I remember correctly.
oh, did we get one of the bigger ones? I was thinking this was a small bonus.
No, it is, but we got the third pick was, I think, the big one. Could be wrong.
It's been a while since we played this.
Yeah, yeah,
A few months.
yeah. Like 6 months. Yeah, that was the big one. But I think it was only like $20 by the time it's said and done.
Well, that was the biggest one of the ones we picked. I don't think that was the biggest one available.
Yeah, you'll see them. Oh, that was it. Maybe not. Yeah, see? None of them are that big.
Of the ones we picked, there's bigger ones there.
Mm-mm.
We didn't pick them.
No, the highest one was 1250.
Did it show every region, even the ones we didn't pick?
Yep.
No, I didn't see that.
But we had to wait
That's
a
weird.
whole one spin.
That's weird because
You remember
I thought the highest one was like 25 times or something.
We actually discussed it, how we need to get more of the wells. That 3 wells we didn't get much. You
Yeah,
can't win
yeah.
as
If you get
much.
6 wells, you get 6 picks.
Right. And this is the fun bonus. Strike it rich. This is the one where you can really start to get something.
Yeah, and this does the collection for minis, minors, majors, and all that, just like the Jackpot Blast did. But you have to hit win to get anything.
Yeah.
But we did get win fairly often. It didn't start out quickly, but we
The
got some wins.
the one thing I like about this game, that when it shows you an extra spin, you don't have to hit win to get it. You get the
Right.
extra spin already.
Yeah, the extra spin's automatic. But to add to the little jackpots and stuff, you do have to get win.
Hmm.
And to collect the coin values. So the Texas T dude increased our middle well because when we hit it last time it was $5 and something. Now it's $12.50.
Right. Keeps going up as he deems it.
So he can help you along as the bonus goes along to get bigger
There
values.
you
So he
go.
increased it there to 15.
Oh
And there
yeah,
was the
that
ball of
was
this
the big one.
bonus,
Yeah,
or the oil well, or oil barrel of oil.
yeah. So you get excited about the mini? I don't think so. You get excited about the $125 one.
They all add up though.
They do.
The minor was 40.
Yep. Yeah, this was almost $200 right here.
Mm-hmm. And there's another mini along with a $15 ball.
Yep. 25 bucks. Yeah, I remember after hitting this one going, wow, I don't think we'll hit anything better than this. And tell our next bonus.
Yeah, and that was a pretty solid bonus.
Yeah,
100 times our bet.
yeah. 250 bucks off a 250 bet. That is really good.
Yeah, what helped was the frequency because the first little bonus got us to where we were in positive position,
Mm-hmm.
and then we immediately went into that bonus.
Right. Yeah. I mean, what, we were 5
So
spins
we weren't,
in, we had 2 bonuses.
yeah, so we weren't trying to recoup losses. We were in a winning position,
Instantly.
and
And
then bam, another one.
I mean, this game was crazy. We, I mean, how many bonuses did we get? Was it just that? I can't remember if we got
It
another one or,
might have just been these two that were big.
yeah.
I don't know if we got in. I don't think we got another one. So I think we tried to get another one a little bit, and then we said, let's move on.
Yeah, that may be true. Yeah, because this one ends up getting, I think the middle one gets pretty big on this one. He raises it up to over $30 or something.
He liked us.
He did. He's our friend. Oh, there's the $50 hit.
Yep. Little extra spin action.
Yeah. Keep it going a little bit longer.
Another one. Yeah, those extra spins are important because you don't get a win on every spin.
Nope. all the way up to 10.
Another extra spin with a win. Starting to close in on $100 already.
Yep, halfway through. And we're thinking, oh, now it's up to 15. I remember thinking, well, we're halfway through. If we can make it to $150, $200, we're doing really good. Up to 25 in the middle.
Yeah, and that middle ball really starts adding up.
Oh, yeah. 25
With
bucks
every
at a
win you
time.
get.
Now it's 30.
That would have been a nice little hit. We had so many coin balls.
Up to
And I have a
160.
30 and a 25. So that's another $56
And the 40.
plus the jackpot.
Yep.
So 40. That was almost a $100 hit.
Yep. I think that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, because this one, I think, barely edged out the other one.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Yeah. It was right under 300. $297, I think. Yeah, there it is. Done.
And that was the end of basically the end of our session
Right.
on our funnest session of the year. Basically, we told you sort of why.
Yeah, I
But
think we played down.
it was a really good time and a really good start. Yeah, we played down like $40 or $50.
Yeah.
We didn't go crazy. We didn't lose all our wins.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this look back at some of our favorites from 2024.
Yep, and please subscribe.